I am a film photographer from Tbilisi, Georgia. I started shooting with film about 2 years ago, and since then I always wanted to have my own darkroom. Of course, I'd love to have a very fancy and fully equipped one, but before I can afford it, I decided to set up a very basic darkroom in my bedroom. And I'm really happy about this decision. It's very convenient. It did not cost me much because I have just most essential equipment. I might also need to purchase some light blocking curtains because right now I can only print something at night or evening when it's dark outside. Anyways, it's not essential. Okay, then let's discuss the most basic things you're gonna need to set up your darkroom, and at the same time I will start to print some negatives. If you are making black and white prints, then you can use red light, of course. Next thing you definitely going to need it is the enlarger. This one on the picture, it's the exact same model I have. It was made in Poland and the brand name is, I think, Crocus, if I'm pronouncing it right, but I really doubt it. It was made in Soviet Union period, so it's quite old. And when I bought it, it was in very bad condition. Really, the owner was kept keeping it in the cellar for maybe years and years, and it was so dirty and in a really bad condition. But then I cleaned it and took care of it, so now it works fine. As for paper, I used this Ilford light sensitive paper, a pearl one. It was still very glossy for me, but it's up to your choice. You need three basic chemicals, but I have only two: the developer and fixer. As a stop, I use water and it works fine. As a developer, I used this Adox powder and Ilford rapid fixer. And final essential things are plastic developing trays, three of them, some plastic beakers and a thermometer to measure the temperature in the chemicals and water. Should be about 20 degrees Celsius for the black and white prints. If you can't find this professional thermometer, I have something like this. It looks more cute. It works. Now that we have everything we need for the darkroom, let's discuss the process. Here on the video you can see that I'm putting the paper already in the developer, but let's start from the beginning. After you prepared everything, pour your diluted chemicals in the developing trays and choose the negative you want to print. Take the negative and put it in the enlarger carrier with the shiny side upwards. Set the enlarger in correct height. Focus the image. If you don't have an easel, which I don't have, for example, then use a normal paper, not light sensitive, of course, to focus the image. And you can make little borders with, for example, pens or pencils or something, sticks maybe, to know where to place your light sensitive paper, because you don't really have time to focus and correct this after the light is on and larger. After that, make sure that there is no light except the red light in the room. Take out the light sensitive paper, place the marked in the marked borders. Make the test print for the first time so you will know how many seconds you're gonna need for the right exposure. And after that, you can place it into the tray, into the developer. For me, this developer and fixer and all chemicals I used many times already, so it's taking more time, as you can see, for the paper to get the image. But usually, if it's a new, it doesn't take this much. Finally, I got the image on the paper, as you can see, but you can't really see what's on the paper, so I will put the scan of this negative so you can see what I just printed. Okay, while my print is still in the developer because it's taking forever, I will take advantage of this time and ask you to check out my Instagram page. If you are interested in what kind of pictures I am taking, I know it's gonna be hard to type it in your phone, so I'll also put the link of my profile in the description, so please check it out, and if you like it, don't hesitate to follow me. Next step is to take the print out of the developer and put it in the stop. As I said, I don't have a stop and I use the water instead of it. So it removes all the developer from the paper and it's ready to put in the fixer. You might need to leave the print in the water or stop just for a few seconds, like 10 or 15 seconds. So now it is ready to place it in the fixer. Fixer also doesn't gonna take much time, as 1 or 2 minutes. Depends how many times you already used it. For me, I used it quite many times, so I'm gonna leave it for 2 minutes. After the fixer, you have to wash your print into the running water to remove all the chemicals from the print. While my print is still in the fixer, I'll take a break for 2 minutes. I'm gonna say I'm quite satisfied with this result because it's the second time I'm printing something and the first time was really disaster. Here you can see how my first kind of print looks. After washing the prints, you should hang them somewhere or put them on the very straight surface and let them dry. So that's it, that is the whole process. If you have any questions or suggestions or recommendations, please do let me know. Comment under this video or text me on Instagram, anything, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope maybe this video will help you somehow if you are a beginner, and share the result with me please.